my friends. Shana Tova, Gmar Chatima Tova, Tzom Kal to those who are fasting. This is a really big day, and it is so special to be here together. There will be a lot of movement today. We're going to start with some turning. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn towards ourselves. We start by turning towards ourselves. Let me see your hands move towards yourself, come home. That's Teshuvah. We turn to God. Now take your hands straight from your heart. Open them up all the way around. That's Tefillah. We turn to those in need of care. Hands out to the side, and maybe you can even take a hand out there. That's called tzedakah. Okay, you got it? Let's do it. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Good. Turning, 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 each in our own way. We turn towards ourselves. Come home to your highest heart self. That's Teshuvah. We turn to God. That's Tefillah. We turn to those in need of care. Hands out to the side, and maybe you can even get a high five out there. And that's called tzedakah. Turning, turning, turning. Now you can turn your body around, or you can turn back and look at the year that passed, and all kinds of turning. Here we go. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Good. Turning, 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 each in our own way. And I do want to know how each of us has been turning over these last 10 days. It's been 10 whole days since we've seen each other. 10 days is a long time for a lot of growing. We've had 10 days, 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 10 days. A lot of time. 10 days, 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 10 days. 10 days since Rosh Hashanah, since the great book of life opened up. So what do we do with all that time? 10 days to shine a light. 10 days to get it right. 10 days to do your best. 10 days to pass the test. Good. 10 days to show you care. 10 days to clear the air. 10 days to let it fly. 10 days to purify. Let me see all those 10 days. 10 days, 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 10 days. Good. Let's get some rhythm going. So we got snapping, we can be clapping, we can be tapping on our knees, and we're definitely counting. You ready? Here we go. 10 days. Good. 10 days, 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 10 days. Well, we've got 10 days to sing and pray, 10 days to give away, 10 days to realign, 10 days to redesign, 10 days to fill your cup, 10 days to open up, yeah, 10 days to find the flow, 10 days to let it go. 10 days, 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 10 days. One more time. You got it? Take out all those fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all up to 10. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Yes. 10 days, 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 10 days.
So a long time ago, people would pray through the first part of the service, everything that we've done so far, all by themselves. But when it was time for the Baruch Hu, which we're about to do, they would come together from near and far. They would come together to pray. But how did they find out that it was time to come together and pray? Anyone have an idea? I'll give you a hint. They listened for a very special and loud sound. Any ideas? You're right. The shofar. The shofar is like an alarm clock, right? It helps wake us up and say, hey, it's time to pray. Let's sing. Yada-da-da-da, 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 yada-da-da-da. You try that. Yada-da-da-da, 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 yada-da-da-da. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Okay, everyone take out your Shema hands like this and put on your blinders like this, like we're letting all this stuff out here go so that we can focus on all the stuff in here, especially in here. And say, shh. Say, Shema. Good. Say, Shema. Beautiful. Now hold up your pinky and make a circle around all of your friends and family in this beautiful community we have here today, and open your Torah like this. Say, Yisrael. Good. Shema. Ooh, that sounds good. Shema, Yisrael. Great. And then raise one hand up, and then bring your hand back next to you like you're bringing God next to you. And say, Adonai. Very good. And there are many names that we use for God, and one of the names that we use for God is someone or something that's always with us, protecting us and guiding us. So what we do is we put on our seatbelt like we do in the car, like this. We say Eloheinu. Very good. Eloheinu. Adonai. Great. And this is the best part. Make your okay fingers like this and link them together as if you're one with God and move them back and forth from your heart. Can you do that? And say the Hebrew word for one. Does anyone know what the Hebrew word for one is? That's right. Echad. Everyone say Echad. Beautiful. Shema. I love these hand motions. Yisrael. Adonai. Put on your seatbelt. Eloheinu. Adonai. Echad. Okay, let's do this all together. Ready? Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod, Kavod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Great job.
We have reached that point in the service, a personal, quiet prayer time. We'll begin with the line, Adonai, Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai, dear God, Sfatai Tiftach, meet me at my voice, so that when I use my voice, I can express my greatest loves, things I'm afraid of, my hopes. So we'll just take a few moments now for quiet, tefillah, turning toward God. And if you like, you can turn towards each other too and whisper some of those hopes and dreams to each other. Adonai, Sfatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Ya Elai, 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 ay, ay, Elai, 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 ya Elai, 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 Elai. Do you remember 10 days ago, 10 whole days ago, back on Rosh Hashanah, do you remember when the book of life, the Sefer Chaim, the book of life was opened for the very first time? Well, let's take that book out now again and see what we can see. Ready? Let's take it out. Okay, here we go. Oh. It's a really big book. I mean, it's a book of life. Can you help me to open it? It's so heavy. Come on, I need your help. Ready? Oh, got it. Okay, let's just see what we can see in here. Oh my gosh, look. Look what I found, everyone. This is the page of when you were born. Wow, do you remember that? That was a really important day. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look, that's the page about when it was your very first steps. Can you remember those? Wow. Oh, I found the page of your very first words. Do you remember those words? Oh gosh, let's keep going. So many steps that you've taken since then and so many words. Wow. Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Here we are, this year's page. Okay. Friends, what we're going to do now is we're going to look back. We're going to really, really look back at the year that has passed, because we imagine that all of it is written right here in the Sefer Chaim, the book of life. So we'll take a few moments now to really try to remember some highlights from this past year and share with each other. Zochreinu lechaim, melech hafetz b'chaim, v'chotvenu b'sefer ha'chaim. It's all written right here, all of our memories. Ready? So share with each other some good memories from this past year. Ya Elai, Elai, Elai. Ay, 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 I can just feel the space filling up with our stories, all here in the Sefer Chaim, and I think now is exactly the right time to just take a step even further into these stories and remember, even in between the lines, places where we are really learning and where we are really growing. So we'll do that by listening to our highest heart self for the places where we need to say, I'm sorry. Let's write this part together. Let's think of some of the things that we did in this past year that kind of missed the mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, we remember the moments when we hurt our friends' feelings. And we say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. How about moments when we didn't always tell the truth? We say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry. I'm remembering moments when we didn't do a good job sharing. And we say, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of moments when we used unkind words. And we say, I'm sorry. Yeah. I think there might have also been a few times when we didn't listen to our parents. Or maybe we didn't listen to our children and our teachers. And we say, I'm sorry. This is hard work. This is hard work, this teshuvah. But it's so important to do the teshuvah, to return to our highest heart selves, so that we can get to this new page. Look at the new year, all fresh and clean. Can't wait to get started. There's so many things I want to learn. How about you? What do you want to learn this coming year? Well, we say on Yom Kippur that at the end of this day, this beautiful book is going to be closed and sealed. What shall we seal it with, my friends? I think we should seal it for the year with some love. Yeah. All right. Let's get some hugging going on here. Let's get some hugging. I can't think of a better way to seal the year. You ready? Give a hug. Give a hug. Yeah, that's it. Give a hug. Give a hug. Give a hug. Give a hug. Give a hug right now. Yes. Show some love. 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 Show some love right now.
All right, everybody, let's take a deep breath. Let's sing together. It's time to pray for peace, for healing, for a little bit more love to be spread all over the world. It's Oseh Shalom. But it starts with the nigun, just yain and I. See if you can sing it out with me. Yain and I, yain and I, just like that. Yain and I, Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו Amen. Just like that, keep it going. Yananai, yananai, nai, nai, yanai, nai, nai, yananai, nananai, nai, nai, yananai, nananai, nananai, yananai, nai, 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 yanai, nai, nai, yananai, nananai, nai, nai, yananai, nananai, nananai, Oseh Shalom bimromav. יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו Amen. Just like that, one more time from the beginning. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Try ve'imru with me one more time. Ve'imru Amen. Avinu Malkeinu is a special way of singing out to God. Sometimes we think of God in many different ways. We think of God like the wind, whoosh, powerful, all over the place, always moving. We think of God like a parent, hugging us and protecting us and helping us to be the best version of ourselves. That's what we've been talking about all throughout the high holidays, how we can be the best me I can be. And talking out to God, expressing it, singing it out, gives us a mission. So as we sing Avinu Malkeinu, think about it. What do you want to be this year? How can you be the best version of yourself? Well, we sing Avinu Malkeinu together. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Vaneinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Vanenu, Ki ein Vanu Masim. Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, ve'oshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Vanenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Vanenu, Ki ein Vanu Masim. Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, ve'hoshienu.
Shalom, 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 shalom. It's story time. Shalom, shalom. You ready? Shalom, shalom. Come close, everyone. Because these stories, well, they're our stories. And they're about us, our hopes, our dreams. So come close for story time. Once upon a time, there was a shepherd. This shepherd had a flute, just like all shepherds, and this shepherd was particularly musical. Now, I'm not a shepherd, but I imagine that every day he played melodies like this. And the sheep, well, just loved to dance with the shepherd's music. So they would just like dance with their cute, fluffy selves, and the shepherd would play, and the sheep would dance. Can I get some sheep sounds, please? I bet they all sang harmonies together like a symphony, and it was so great. Well, one day they were out in the fields doing their dancing kind of thing, and the shepherd heard music coming from further away, a different kind of music. This was more like, well, people singing. The shepherd looked at the sheep looked at the shepherd. They all said, let's go find that music. What could it be? So the shepherd started playing, the sheep started following. Suddenly they found themselves in a town. There they were, walking down the main paths of the town. Can you imagine the shepherd with all of his sheep on the side? Let me hear those sheep sounds. And they arrived at two gigantic, beautiful doors. Well, the shepherd opened the doors. What? Inside were rows and rows of people singing. It was beautiful. Shh, said the shepherd to the sheep. Shh, let's go inside. And they went inside and sat down in the very back row. Wow, the music was so beautiful. It really moved the shepherd's heart. He really wanted to sing along, but he didn't know the music, so he listened. Well, he really wanted to sing along, so he took one of the books that the people were using, and he looked inside, but he didn't know how to read the prayers, so he listened as best he could. Well, eventually, he just couldn't help himself. He had to sing along, but he didn't know the music, so he picked up his beautiful flute and... What is that sound? Said all the people. They turned around. There's sheep inside our synagogue. What are you doing, Rabbi? Oh, boy, the message got to the rabbi pretty quickly, as you can imagine. And right at the front, the rabbi turned around. And sure enough, she saw a shepherd playing his flute as surrounded by sheep. Shh, peace, my friends, peace, everyone. Listen. The music that this shepherd plays is truly music of the heart. Listen, because I know for sure that this music is the only music that can open the gates of heaven on Yom Kippur. So, listen, my friends, to music and prayers truly of the heart.
We want to thank you so much for being here today and sharing your beautiful voices with me and Rabbi Josh and Shira. We're going to close with a song that I wrote when my wife was pregnant with our first son, whose name is Kobe. We have 2 boys, Kobe and Tal. And I wanted to have a song that we could sing every night in our family to remind us how lucky and blessed and fortunate we are. How many of you feel lucky and blessed and fortunate? We wanted to remember that we're not only fortunate to have each other, but to have our friends and especially our community, like this beautiful community here today. This community that we make for ourselves, that we choose for ourselves. Let's sing this together. Before I close my eyes at night and sleep, before I drift into my dreams, I give thanks for the blessings in my life, for the people who care for me. Thank you, God, for my family. You sing. Thank you, God, for my family. Thank you, God, for my friends. Thank you, God, for the earth and sea, the trees in air I breathe. Thank you, God, for the trees and the air I breathe. Thank you, God, for me. When I open my eyes to the new daylight, before I rise and start my day, you sing it. Before I rise and start my day, I give thanks for the music and love in my life. I give thanks for the music and love in my life, for the freedom I have to say, for the freedom I have to say. Every voice, thank you, God, for my family. Thank you, God, for my family, my friends. Thank you, God, for my friends, the earth and sea. Thank you, God, for the earth and sea, the trees and air I breathe. Thank you, God, for the trees and the air I breathe. Thank you, God, for me, my hope and my heart. Thank you, God, for my hope. Thank you, God, for my heart, the strength. Thank you, God, for the strength to know wrong from right, the faith. Thank you, God, for the faith I have in myself. Thank you, God, for me. Thank you, God, for me. Gemar Chatima Tova. Have a meaningful Yom Kippur.
Shana Tova, my friends. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana, Shana Tova. Sing that with me. Shana Tova. You got it? Shana Tova to everybody. Yeah. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana, Shana Tova. Let's see, who should we send out Shana Tova, Happy New Year wishes to? How about our whole big family? Now I want you to think of everyone on your family tree, young, old, far away, nearby. Just send them out. Are you ready? 1, 2, here we go. Shana Tova to our family, yeah. Shana Tova to our family. Shana Tova to our family. Shana, Shana Tova. Beautiful. Let's see. Who else should we send Shana Tova blessings to? Let's see. Oh, our friends, of course. So I want you to think of your friends right now, and maybe you can blow kisses, or you can wave your hands, or give some hugs. Shana Tova to our friends. Yeah, Shana Tova to our friends. Good. Shana Tova to our friends. Shana, Shana Tova. You know, all of creation sings Shana Tova on these days. Let's see. Even the kitty cats sing Shana Tova. Let's sing like the kitty cats. They say meow, 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 meow. That's like that. Meow, 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 meow. Who else do you think sings Shana Tova? Everybody's singing Shana. Oh, what about the snakes? Even the snakes. They say, try that. Well, I was thinking about elephants, but it's really hard. But they do, they sing Shana Tova too. Like that. And let's see, also, well, dogs, of course. What about lions? Oh, you could just hear them practically all the way from your home. Let's sing like the lions. Here we go. Big breath, everybody. Yeah. Is my lion sound a little bit like a dinosaur? Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova to everybody. Shana Tova. Shana Tova, my friends. Let's do a little play together. Take out your two hands. There we go. Here's a child, and here's a child. And they looked back at the year that passed, and they remembered that there were some times when they quarreled with each other. Can you do that with your hands? At Yom Kippur, they say, I'm sorry. And they make up with each other. Let's try it. Here's a child, and here's a child. They've quarreled with each other. At Yom Kippur, they say, I'm sorry, and make up with each other. One more time. Here's a child, and here's a child. They've quarreled with each other. At Yom Kippur, they say, I'm sorry, and make up with each other.
Shira, that was awesome. Okay, this is a song for all of the great huggers out there. How many great huggers do we have out there? Raise your hand if you're a great hugger. Here we go. Give a hug, give a hug. You sing it. Give a hug, give a hug. Give a hug, give a hug. Give a hug today. Everyone give a hug to someone in your family. Do it right now. Ooh, that looks good. I love hugging. All right, here we go. Ready? Show some peace. Show some peace. Can you show some peace with your peace fingers like this? Show some peace. Show some peace. Show some peace. Show some peace. Show some peace today. Can you do it with two fingers like this? Ooh, that looks good. All right, here we go. Ready? Blow a kiss. Say, mwah. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Let's see you do it. Blow a kiss. Mwah. Blow a kiss today. All right, here we go. Ready? Give a hug. Give a hug. Show some peace. Show some peace. Show some peace. Give a hug. Give a hug. Give a hug today. Let's do that again. Ready? Give a hug. Give a hug. Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss. Good. Give a hug. Give a hug. Give a hug today. That was so beautiful, huggers. It makes me feel so good to see and especially to feel an awesome hug. Okay, let's sing this awesome peace song together, okay? And everyone stand next to someone in your family and sway back and forth like this. Can you do this? Sway back and forth. Good. So I'll sing it and you sing it back like this. Oseh, Shalom, Shalom. Bimromav. Ooh, that sounds good. Hu Ya'aseh, Shalom, Shalom. Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru. Now everyone take a nice deep breath. Let's do it all together. Ready? Amen. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Let's do that again. Let's get some swaying going like this. Here we go. Ready? Oseh, Shalom. Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh, Shalom. Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru. Everyone take a nice deep breath. Here we go. Ready? Say, Amen. That was so beautiful.
Let's do a family blessing together, okay? Everyone find your family. Find everyone you love. Your pets, your stuffed lovies. Find each other. Grown-ups, find your children. Children, find your grown-ups. Let's do it. Okay, grown-ups, you're going to go first. So hold your family tight and sing after me. You are a blessing every day. Beautiful. When I watch you grow, learn and play. Yeah, I love you and keep you. I'll hug you and kiss you forever and ever. And ever. Yeah. Okay, children, this time we'll sing to our families. Ready? Children, sing after me. You are a blessing, yeah, every day. When you care for me, help our family. Good. I love you and keep you. I'll hug you and kiss you. Get a hug and kiss right now. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah. All right, everyone, let's sing to each other. Here we go. Sing it after me. May God bless you. May God keep you. Beautiful. Shine light on you. Yes. Help you find peace. May God watch you and stay with you, right? Forever and ever and ever. Get a good family hug. Really big family hug, everyone. Family hug. All right. Okay. You know what's a good reminder for a family hug? The shofar. Yes. Once a year, biggest family hug reminder is the shofar. So, if you don't already have your shofar out, please take out your shofar right now. I think I have one in my back pocket here. Yes, I've got my big, gigantic Sephardic, twisty-turny shofar. Take out your shofars, everyone. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, I will go first with the tekiah. So, my turn. Here we go. Tekiah. Your turn. Was it loud? Like really loud? I hope so. 'Cause I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, let's get another tekiah. I'll go first. Tekiah. Your turn. Very good. The next call we will do is the shevarim. It has 3 separate notes. I'll go first. Shevarim. Got it? Your turn. Yes, good. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Here we go. I'll go first with my big fat tekiah. Tekiah. Your turn. My shivarim. Shivarim. Excellent. The next call is the teruah. Now the teruah has 9 separate notes. You can count them if you can. I'll go first. Here we go. Teruah. Ready? Yeah, I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, are you ready for the entire shofar service? Are you ready? I'll go first. Tekiah. Go. Nice. Shivarim. Teruah. Now, we will conclude the shofar service today with the tekiah gedolah, the really big, gigantic tekiah that when my father, who is the shofar blower in my congregation, when he does tekiah gedolah, his face just turns red and then green, not green, but like kind of bluish. I mean, it's a big breath. Are you ready? Here we go. You got your shofar out? Let's just do it all together, okay? Tekiah gedolah. It's still going. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Shana, 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 tova.